Welcome to Sugarbush Farm, 550 acres of peace, beauty, and exceptional views, all from a working maple cheese and animal farm in Woodstock, Vermont.
Vermont is blessed with picture-perfect scenery from season to season. During the coldest months, January and February, farmers do all they can to keep their animals warm, fed, and dry. Temperatures can dip to 20 below zero during the night, and some days. This is the time we cut more firewood in preparation for sugaring season. As we mentioned earlier, sugaring is a well-known event at Sugarbush Farm. By mid-February, we are busy preparing for the maple season. We still use the old-fashioned buckets, and we also use a more modern plastic tubing, which connects the trees with miles of line. The sap runs from tree to tree into a large collection tub. We tap about 5,000 trees, which takes a few weeks. The weather determines when the season will begin, and we can only hope that the sap will run sometime between late February to mid-March. Once the nights dip into the 20s and the days reach the highs about 40, the season begins and the sap will drip into the buckets. At this point, the sap must be collected each day to ensure the fresh, top-quality syrup. A team of draft horses take us out to empty the buckets each day. They know the route so well they can start and stop without being told. Believe it or not, sap actually looks like water when it comes out of the tree. It takes about 40 to 50 gallons of sap boiled down to make 1 gallon of pure maple syrup. Once we collect the sap for the day, we bring it back to the sugar house and transfer it to boiling pans. The boiling crew is already stoking the fire to keep the evaporator at the perfect temperature, which will turn the extra water into steam. 1 year in advance, we are cutting and drying wood in preparation for the next sugaring season. If all goes well, 1 whole cord will be enough wood to boil down 25 gallons of syrup. Days can be long in the sugar house. Some days we may be in there for 18 hours or more. This is definitely the family center during the season. Meals are brought in and many neighbors and friends stop by to swap stories and catch up on gossip. As the weather begins to warm up, usually in mid-April, we take the taps out of the trees so the sap can feed the new buds and leaves. All the buckets and plastic lines are washed and stored for the next season. By May, we're anxious for the first signs of spring, and the animals are ready to be in the pasture with their newborns. This is also a busy time in our cheese packaging room. Every other week for 3 days, we smoke the cheese. We are always aging our cheddar cheese. We package over 100 tons of cheese each year, so we always have plenty for our gift packages and our Vermont products room. Each visitor is welcome to sample our many cheeses and see how they're packaged. Jack and Marion came up with a process in the 1950s that allows cheese to keep well without refrigeration. Each bar of cheese is wrapped by hand in foil and dipped in wax, which makes shipping easier and transportation safer. Late spring to mid-fall is the most popular time to venture to Sugarbush. We thoroughly enjoy speaking with people from all over the world and sharing our family farm. Even our calves enjoy the attention. As the summer days grow shorter, the farmers know the growing season will soon turn to a fall harvest. The foliage season is truly a blessing with all the hardwood trees showing their glorious colors of red, yellows, and browns. At this point, we're busy taking phone, fax, and mail, and internet orders and packaging thousands of gift boxes for shipping all over the country and beyond.